All right, today is May 21st. Did a 15-minute video on technical aspects, technical parts of Victoria's forehand, so she can go ahead and watch that. I'll go upload that. Today we went ahead and addressed the backhand side. The main things of the backhand side, go to ready position on the backhand side. All right, so on the backhand side, what do we try to get to do for her to do? We started off first trying to get the chin to face forward a little bit more, because what happens is when she turns sideways, do your unit turn sideways, turn. All right, so when she turns, bring the leg around. When she turns and gets into this position, what happens is her body is more that way. Oh, the flash that's on. Her body is leaning back, and so she scrunches her shoulders up. Go ahead, do that. Right, she scrunches her shoulders up because the spacing between the back of her arm and her body right there it's right on top of it. So what we're trying to do is get her to her body. Imagine there's a joint right here, right, just like in her ready position, and go ahead and bend forward at that joint, right. And so to try and go ahead, bend more. So as she bends more, the angle that these arms hang becomes more perpendicular, right? So there's a gap now between this and the inside of her body right there. So causing a little bit more freer motion forward and backward here, all right? This is important for her to be able to not have this shoulder scrunch and a little bit freer motion on her serve. The biggest problem, the most obvious problem on her backhand, go ahead and take it back to first V. Right, as she takes it back to her first V-hold, look at her left elbow. Her left elbow really does this sort of motion, all right? I asked her if she's taking the racket back with her left or right hand. She said she thought she was taking it back with her left, right? But she knows the correct way is her right. We went ahead and changed that. The still motion back there. Told her to go ahead and imagine that the back of the elbow hit some sort of something where it sat in something. So when she went ahead and turned, go ahead, take the racket back. It would pivot like this, right? The arm, let go of the right hand. Let go of the racket. All right, so it pivots, like elbows moves here, it pivots like this, like just that motion, like that, instead of going like this. All right, so that's what we're trying to eliminate, that elbow moving backward motion. So she was able to do it, and then we went ahead and really had her freeze at the trophy position, not trophy position, at the triangle position. Go ahead, freeze at the triangle position. All right, so she went ahead, freeze at the triangle position. She knows the triangle position real good, so we tried to have her visualize that. Try and make the triangle. Visualize that she makes the triangle, here's her shoulder, that the triangle happens on this side. It happens early. So right there, she's doing it early. She does it, she tends to have it over here, which is okay. I want her just to try and get it to happen earlier. Visualize it happens earlier. Doesn't mean it's going to happen earlier. Right, so the next thing we're going to address with the backhand is try and get the left arm, teach her turning point on the left arm, because she accelerates a little bit too early, but her arms are in a better position to go ahead and do turning point acceleration, where it's more of a lifting action. Still problem with the legs bent on her serve. The thing on her serve, what we're trying to do is on her serve is go ahead, make a T, show the T. So you're still lifting the T, go ahead, do the T. Right, imagine that there is on her stomach going like this, right? There is like a glass or a wall, and the racket, when she takes the racket back, the racket does not go back. Does not go. Show me. Does not go back. Does not go back like that. That breaks the glass. So here's the wall or the glass. It stays in front on that side. Good. All right. Her elbow tends to pop up when she goes into the trophy position. So we're trying to get her slow everything down. For a forehand, her backhand, her serve, on the second half, so each of those strokes, it's a quick action. So we're trying to eliminate that quick action, trying to create one smooth motion on the entire strokes before we start adding the little motions, the flicks or the pronations, the accelerations, the windshield wiper motions, that all of these strokes have. Okay, so I think that's about it. Not really working too much, just trying to get her to have rhythm on her serve motion, slow everything down. Not worried about her legs, not worried about her rotation, not worried about her toss is decent enough, right? And we'll keep working on that and spend a little more time to serve next time. Okay, so we'll see you next time.